because the year can be divided into four. The spring equinox, when the energies which come from the sun, the stream, and the energies which comes out of the center of the earth, they are in balance, they equal. And then the solar energy increases, the solar stream, and this increasing energy reaches its highest point at the summer solstice, 22nd of June. And in many traditions, these dates are celebrated. 22nd of March, 21st, 22nd of March, the spring equinox, the 22nd or 24th as well of June. June, yes. It is the summer solstice, the highest point when the solar stream is at its maximum. And then the autumn equinox, 22nd of September, and according to the teachings of the teacher Peter Danov, the solar energy decreases, and during these days around the autumn equinox, again both streams, earth and sun, are equal. And since this point, the earth's energy prevails, and it reaches its highest point at the winter solstice, 22nd of December, 24th of December. So he says that the nature develops according to these energies. And you see, maybe, I don't know if you see it in Israel, but here you see how in the spring, after 22nd of March, the vegetation starts to grow, to expand. And the same happens with the human energetic body. Human's energetic body opens to receive more energy, to collect it, and after the summer solstice, 22nd of June, this energy it is accumulated, but he says every growth stops till this point, since this point. That's because paneurythmia, because it is solar dance, it is linked, it is aligned with the solar energies. Paneurythmia, we start dancing at the spring equinox, 22nd of March, till 22nd of September. And then, after that, the so-called school starts. People meet together, they read lectures, they make exercises, and in the morning other exercises are done. Because this year cycle, is repeated during the 24 hours of the day and night. In the beginning of the day, at the dawn, the solar energy starts to increase. Then at the middle of the day, it is at highest point. Then it starts to decrease. That's because when you do spiritual practice, which are designed to collect energy, to take in energy, it is good to do them in the morning till the middle of the day. When you do exercises which are aligned to relaxation and to free yourself from extra energies, to relax, you do them at this time when the whole earth breathes out. It is like the breathing in of the planet during the sunrise and breathing out of the planet during the sunset. And it is good to be outside in these moments, to meet the rising sun, to meditate or on the day, or to focus to some things which you have to do, to plan, it's not plan actually, but to see, to visualize what you want to do. And when during the sunset time, to leave behind many things of the day, which this leaving behind has a second point according to the teachings of Peter Dunov. When you go to sleep, before sleeping, you pass through your day from the evening up to the beginning of the day, and then you sleep already.
From the morning to the evening.
Going back.
Back. You go back.
From the evening you go
From
back.
From the evening to the morning, you remember the good things which happened, not good things which you want to improve, and then you already finish with your bills. So the other exercises are done. There are many, which they are done in this time of the year when we don't dance panivritmia. There are also many exercises with the light, because the sunlight, can be, it is diffraction of the light, when it is split apart in the 7 colors. Refraction of the light.
שזה הופך לשבע צבאי של הקשת.
Yes, with the prism. But he said that we have this prism also in our brain, and you can use it as well. And he spoke about the 7 colors of the light, and he said that behind them stay very high elevated intelligence. Each color carries specific qualities, and you can work with the specific color if you want to develop specific quality. He says that it is the medicine of the future. I can tell shortly about them. The red color, he called it the ray of love.
ריי זה קרן של אהבה, צבע אדום או
ריי.
קרן של אהבה.
Maybe we just explain a few things that you say about אני יכול להגיד שהאור מורכב משבעת צבעים, שאנחנו רואים את זה אולי בקשת, אבל יש גם את המשולש של הפריזמה, ועכשיו בכל צבע.
He's translating it.
כן, כל צבע את האיכויות שלו, את המשמעות שלו.
ואפשר להשתמש בכל צבע לצרכים שונים.
זה לא ספירטואלי, האור מורכב מהצבעים האלה.
It's good to have prism. It is good to have also, I have in my window this glass crystals, yes. And yes.
כשאתה רואה את השבירה של הצבעים על הקיר.
And you can see the rainbow with the 7 colors on the wall. Yes.
So red is the ray of love. And
The red,
yes.
ray of love, and love created the whole life. That's because this is the ray which you need when you have a lot of when you need to be more vivid, when you more power. For instance, if you have how it is anemia. Anemia. Yes. Low blood pressure. If you feel tired, depressive as well. So, but against the depression, he gives orange. So you take the red color. You visualize how it is like a shower comes upon you, or you can breathe in the red color and surround yourself with the red. But the colors must be very transparent, very clear, not dark, not
thick.
Like
לדמיין מין גשם אדום כזה, שצריכים את החיות ואת ה...
כן, שטיפה כזאת, אבל מה הצבע צריך להיות?
אדום.
אבל לא דארק.
נקי,
it's not dark. Yes. It is.
אדום שקוף קצת.
It is like the color of the rising sun exactly. This is the red. And
put it in your aura. Think
yes.
שיורד לחץ דם, שאנמי...
No, it's raising.
You can see the also very pure colors in flowers. And even he said that if you have anemia, it's good to grow the red flowers, to talk with the flower, to make a conversation, to make a connection with the flower, and then you take something from the red cover of the flower. And so the love. If you don't, if you feel that you cannot love, if you are too much thinking and you feel that your heart is empty in the moment, so then you imagine the red color. I must tell now that he made a book with extractions from the Bible, Old and New Testament, and because he was able to see how the different parts of Bible radiate specific color.
Sentences, different
Yes,
sentences.
yes. And for instance, the red color starts with I'm the rose of Sharon. Yes,
שושנת השרון.
Da.
שושנת העמקים.
yes.
I will tell you, it was in Arbanasi, where he read the Bible, and
Yes.
suddenly different sentences, they call it sometimes synesthesia. Like the,
Yes.
the synesthesia, when the
when they
senses,
get
they
mixed up.
mix. And this is probably what happened on Mount Sinai, when people
הוא הלב השומע.
saw the sounds. Yes.
העם רואה את הקולות.
Yeah. So he had a vision. I wrote about it in an article once in Moznaim, it's a magazine. Moznaim.
Balance.
That he saw the sentences with different colors, 5 colors, I think.
7.
7.
7? Yeah.
And
Yes.
yes.
And then it comes the orange color. Actually, if you see the rising sun changes its color in this way. So after it's red, then it becomes orange, golden, and this ray is, he call it the noble individualization. It means that with this color, you provoke your real self, your higher self to appear.
Awake you.
Awake, yes. And also it is given, he gave it for general healing. And if you have some pain, you direct mentally, in your, with you intend to, you see, visualize orange beam of light, which is directed to the painful place, yes, painful area. And in this point I remember that orange color is actually in India, it is sannyasi wear this color, yes. So this is for healing, and individualization means that first you reach your higher self and the power of your higher self, and then with this power you're able to help the others, because only if you have connection with your real self you can really help the others and to heal them. Yes. And then comes the yellow, like the sun, which is already higher. The yellow is the ray of the wisdom, and when you visualize the yellow color, it works in 2 directions. It stimulates your intelligence and your reason and your capacity to deal with information on a usual daily level, but also to see the things to develop wisdom, to see the things from higher point of view. There is something I remember now from these passages which correspond to the yellow, that he says in this quotation, it is The wisdom which comes from above is peaceful, pure. It brings joy and tranquility. Yes, tranquility.
Calm.
Yes, yeah.
No, שלווה.
Tranquility, tranquil. Yeah, yeah. Yes, you are with reds.
Yeah, she's very wise.
Very wise, very yellow today.
But
Not because of this.
Maybe you're trying.
I was several times in the anthroposophical schools in Germany and in Austria, and I've seen in Holland actually, and I've seen that they paint the walls of the pupils in school in yellow purposefully. They know about this, and they say that they keep this color keeps the pupils in classroom more alert.
Alert.
Alert, yes.
זה נכון, it's true. The classes
Yes. And
Not
also,
like this.
no, very flash,
light.
very light.
but it has also another effect, a result. It provokes the glands of the stomach and the digestive system. So
It helps that.
it helps, yes, it helps. So you can be wise but also hungry. Yes.
It helps you to be wise and hungry.
Because it stimulates the gallbladder, the stomach, how it is blood, no, stomach, желези, how I don't know, glands, yeah. No, stomachs, especially stomach. So,
Glands.
да,
The glands,
glands, stomach.
the digestive juices.
Yes, the acid, the stomach acid, yes, да. Yes. And then we come to the green. The green. There also there maybe you can see the correspondence with the colors of the chakras. Yes. The green is the heart chakra. So it is called the ray of the soul, or the tranquility, the peace, and the growth as well. The growth and expansion in all directions, not only physical growth, but also spiritual growth. And yes, but in a very calm and quiet and steady way. It is the ray of peace as well. And it is suggested when somebody is very, very nervous and electric to work with this, to imagine this ray, the green light, to calm down. It is the magnetic color. And you see that especially in the spring, it is a very beautiful green everywhere, also here in the moment.
Beautiful green along the path. The
Yes,
new growth of the trees. It was wonderful. I told
it is, yes.
Ivan.
Yes, it gives joy and tranquility and peace for the soul, the green. Relaxes. And also it is recommended, because it is growth and expansion, it is recommended when you feel that you have lack of something. You can imagine this in green, even lack of money as well. Yes, but by each light there is a danger not to use it too much, too long, because then it turns upside down in a negative way. Yes, and then we come to the already to the blue colors. So there is a sky blue, it is not pale, but yes, sky blue. The blue is the ray of the truth. It is the ray, the color of the sky, and the truth is connected with beauty. Actually, according to the teacher Peter Danuf, beauty comes from the highest words, from the because he said the word of the truth. This is the highest word. In different spiritual streams or religions, it is called in different ways, but actually it is the highest realms, where he says the light has cast no shadow. And from this word, beauty comes towards our world. That's because he said, wherever you see the beauty, stay for a while, enjoy it and respect it, and it will come again and again in your life, in flower and everywhere. So the ray of the truth, the blue one, it is connected also with the thinking process and mind, and it helps to become a clear mind and clear thinking, more elevated way of thinking. When you see the very, very pure blue. And then it is dark blue or violet. Indigo. Indigo. Yes. And this is the ray of the power, a spiritual power. Indigo is really very powerful energy. It gives you strength, and it is used also for protection. It is connected with higher ability. Actually, this is the power of the spirit, and it also is difficult. How to say? It is danger to misuse it in order to with your power to make the others to follow your power or to obey your power. That's because it is the indigo is the color of the royalty, the garments of the royal garments. Yes. So
the red, the red.
Indigo. Like your pullover.
Yeah, like yours. You look like a king.
It's like exactly this color which you wear. Yes.
שלמה המלך.
Finally, you find it.
I'm sorry.
And then comes the most gentle. It is amethyst color. It is in the rainbow. Amethyst. Purple maybe.
Yeah.
Like this one.
Yeah,
this
yes,
is the purple. Yeah. In the rainbow, you cannot see it very well. You
can see it sometimes in the sunset.
Yes. And this is the color, the ray of blessing. He said, blessing. Yes, blessing, which shows the presence of angelic hierarchies. Angels. Yes, and also, yes, and divine presence. It is very difficult to see it in our world as pure color, in the flowers again. And precious stones. Purple.
Purple, סגול amethyst.
Like amethyst.
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it gives also, evokes or stimulates higher thinking, higher noble feelings, and compassion, generosity. Yes. Yeah. So this is about colors. It is shortly speaking because there is much more about how to use them.
Is it written in
Shortly about each cover it is written, yes. It is healing with cover therapy.
I don't understand. I'm sorry that you talk about two energy, electric and
Magnetic.
but what they do, what we feel, what the meaning of
Yes. It is more than what in the physics we study as electricity and magnetism. There are two different energetical streams in nature. But they are always together.
מה המשמעות של אנרגיה?
Yes.
לא, אלקטרי ומגנטי, שני סוגים שונים של אנרגיה בטבע.
The energy of nature can be divided into two different parts. It corresponds partly to what in Chinese is yin and yang energies, or male and female energy. So electrical energy, and they are always together. They cannot be separated, but sometimes on some places in nature, also in human body, the electrical streams prevail, electrical energy. On some parts, magnetical streams prevail. So electrical energy, it is, I say again, it is more than we understand from the physics as electricity in physical term. It is more general, and it prevails mostly on the right part of the body, and the electrical energy goes along four straight lines. It cools, and dries. That's because when you are in balance, your right hand should be a little bit cooler and than the left one, if you put both hands together. If you put...
הוא יותר קר, האלקטרי, it's cooler and drier.
Yes.
And the right hand is cooler than the left hand.
אבל זה מה שזה גורם?
But when you don't
The energy is mostly concentrated on the right
on the right side.
That's why the right hand is a bit cooler than the left.
We have our male side, the right one, and the female side, the left one. It doesn't matter if you are man or woman. And the magnetic energy, it flows around curving lines. And it produces warmth. It's so-called female energy. It is soft and warm. In nature, the places in which magnetical energy prevails, they are green and round, how to say? Yeah, round. And the places where the electrical energy prevails, they are rocky mountains, high peaks. It gives the image which qualities of each of these both energies.
And the lake, the water?
Is female.
Electric?
No, magnetic.
So
Yes.
electric, it make dry? Is it the thing?
Dries, yes.
Makes the things dry.
Dry.
Drier.
It gives also, the brain produces electric energy. It makes you also to be alert and focused, yes, powerful. Magnetic energy makes you to be more soft,
Yes.
accepting, receiving.
This is the electric and this is the magnetic.
Yes, exactly, in panevrytmia.
Panel.
In panevrytmia.
הריקוד.
What I taught you, this is the electric.
Da.
Sorry, this is the electric, the waking up, and this is the magnetic.
Magnetic, yes. Reconciliation. Yes, reconciliation. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm good student.
Yes, yes, very good. Already teacher. Yes. And normally they are in balance. They spread equally in the body. But we stop sometimes their flow with our thoughts and with our emotions. In some how to say, times in our life, we have become too electrical. In general, nowadays people are very electrical because electricity increases when you talk too much, when you deal with technical things, and when you work with your brain too much, when you are very always, how to say, computer planning the things. When you take time to relax or to do things which you love, your loving things, but mostly linked with nature or with art or something which you love, then magnetism is already increases, yes, and puts the balance in these both streams. So that's because nowadays civilization suffers from lack of magnetic energies. We are true electrical people. Electricity makes this, several things. Produces, if you want to check if you have more electricity, it makes you, produces headaches, impatience, nervous, insomnia, lack of sun. Yeah.
כל סימפטומים של הלחץ. של דיכאון.
Pressure, she's saying. Symptoms of pressure.
Pressure,
Anxiety,
yes.
anxiety.
Yeah, yeah.
Anxiety, חרדה.
Да. This is electricity. And you can, these streams we feel in our face as well. They run in different way. For instance, the most magnetical part of our face are our lips. That's especially when the mother kisses the child, calms down the child, because it's the pure kiss, the mother's kiss. Then the nose is a very precious mountain peak, calls the nose the teacher Peter Dunov, and it brings the balance between electrical and magnetical streams in the face. When you have a lot of electricity, you feel here or here like tension and tingles. Yes. And people, yes, they do exactly like this. They try to put the magnetical parts of the hand are the palms. Or people start to do so with the, yes, because the brain must be calmed down by magnetical streams of the hands coming out from the hands. And if you are not you are very nervous, you can also touch very gently the top of your nose several times. It is given also as an exercise if you cannot sleep. I tasted several times not to touch the nose. You lay down and you imagine how your nose becomes not longer, but more bright, more wider. Wider. Yes. I tasted this twice, and then in the morning you wake up. Yeah. Yes, it makes them. Try it.
There are pressure points,
especially
the bridge of the nose.
No, this is one is here, and the other is to imagine how it expands, and you wake up in the morning. It's better than to count the ships.
Does it also reduce blood pressure?
It reduces blood pressure, but for blood pressure there is something better. I also had a chance to taste it. You put your 4 fingers from the wrist, and then you find it is not from the teacher anymore, but it's from China, and you find the point here, 4 fingers, and then you press the point here, and 2 minutes. I reduced my blood pressure with 20, 20 units.
Millimeters HG?
Yes.
Millimeters HG.
By feeling the pulse, finding the
No, the pulse is not fused.
nothing to do with the pulse.
Not with the pulse, but the point is sensitive. You feel that it is sensitive point. I don't know which meridian goes through this point, but it works. Yeah.
The Chinese acupuncture,
Yes.
They check how you're doing.
These are things that you do to yourself?
Yes, I do.
I mean, we could do it to ourselves, or
Oh, yes,
we
yes.
need to go to somebody?
No, you can do. The best thing is that you can do everything yourself. Yeah, you don't need to go to somewhere. Although I give advices to people, but I don't have regular practice. It is just random. Yes, and
to do electric.
here it is everywhere where the hair grows, the electrical streams prevail. So the eyebrows, it's electrical. Here are the magnetical streams, and they make something like number 8 around the eyes. Yeah.
Infinity.
Yes. And here this point regulates this. Yes. Yeah. And then the man has a mustaches and beard. This is magnetic. This is electric energy, electric streams, and the beard and mustaches surround the mouth, which is magnetic. The chin is electric, and the nose is regulating everything.
And the hair?
The hair are electrical, yes, but the hair is something else about the hair. The hairs are their antennas to the higher worlds. You have already developed your antennas. You don't need. You don't need. Yeah.
Because a lot of men in Israel are shaving their head.
You got.
A lot of.
In Bulgaria as well.
Perceive or collect understanding.
So it's weird, no?
Yeah, but it is fashion. My son and my grandson both are shaved. Yeah. I don't know.
I think
So-
that in animals the hairs grow until a measure of something, and in human it's continues to growing
Endlessly.
non-stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the only
כן, אבל אתה לא משווה בני אדם לחיות. אין לי להשוות. יצורים
לא
אחרים.
עשיתי השוואה.
כן.
And the best to balance your energies, or except of the exercises, is really nature. To walk bare feet on the grass. In Bulgaria, there was. It is a big fest. The annual den. It is the 24th of June, the summer solstice. It is a very big festival of the sun in Bulgaria celebrated. And the night before, it is called the night of the healers, because people, healers,
מרפאים ב-24
yeah, they go to collect healing plants before the sunrise, and also people who are ill are suggested to be even if they cannot move. In the past it was to be taken out and to roll on grass, because it is believed that especially on this night the dew drops in the grass is like life energy, vital energy.
טיפות הטל.
Yeah. And now many traditional fests come together, again celebrated. And this is one of the fests which I like very much, and many of my friends celebrate it. Do you have something in Israel?
Not really.
Not in this day. Not
This
on
is
this
the
day.
day of John the Baptist, by the way, 24.
Yes. They all are Christianized, Christiani.
He was a doctor, the John Baptist.
No, John the,
He was not a medicine man.
No, they the Christian religion took the same fests, and they are made.
we had it in Israel in ancient times, in prehistoric times,
We had we have many of them in Bulgaria still living alive.
in Canaanite times, but the Jewish religion negated these festivals, cancelled them, most of them.
The Orthodox Church took them, and it is good because they were celebrated in another way.
This is the time we went to Rujumhiri because it was the longest day of the year.
21st of June.
We have a big stone circle in Israel that is oriented towards the summer solstice. Many monuments to it.
Yes, we also, we also have many. Yes. So this is about the magnetic and electric energies. Also to go to tree and to embrace the tree and to say, exchange your energy with me because you are strong and you have a lot of energy, and to be grateful then. Also, the people can exchange energies. He said that if you are very electrical, find some friend who is a bit more round and magnetical, and take his hands, and then you make a chain, circle, and you exchange energy.
Every time that he took my energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're electric, you're also electric.
But it does.
שזה אומר שהפסקנו לעשות לו.
Yeah. And it's very important to know, to feel your body, because as usual, people, spiritual people, religious people, they think that the body is something not so important, something lower. But actually, according to the teacher, there are only two temples in general. One temple is human body, and the other temple is nature, and they are constructed according the same rules, the same rules. And it is really because I studied the body. You cannot imagine how it is possible to do such a perfect constructions, and how it is possible that your body regulates itself alone, because this is so-called autonomic nervous system, vegetative, in Bulgarian this is vegetative, regulates 80% of the functions in body. Only 20% are under control of our brain, of our will, conscious will. Everything else is autonomic, yes, not automatic. And it reacts on everything, and what we do with our life, we destroy it. And we have capacity to heal ourselves, but we have to leave our body to heal itself, because we have healing cells in the body. They know how to heal. We have only to leave them, not to with our thoughts, with our feelings, intentions, always plans, we like pressing the functions of our body, and it is like a horse which is always beaten, yeah, driven, yes. And also there is, according again, I speak about these teachings, according to the teacher, there is he spoke about monada. Monada is a term which is introduced by the great mathematician, but he is also occultist, Leibniz. Leibniz says monada is something from mono, something which cannot be divided. And this corresponds to something divine in us. And there is a cell, according to the teacher, the cell which is not material, one cell, which regulates, according to this, our monada, our soul, which regulates all our cells of the body. And when we don't live healthy life, healthy in the sense of not only physically healthy, but in moral terms, then this regulation is disturbed, and you start to suffer
From disease.
from different diseases, yes.
נכון.
Yeah.
Can you repeat
I'll
it?
try and
Maybe in Hebrew?
Hebrew, but I'm afraid I'll do a mistake.
So English
She can
again.
correct me if I say English. That